A few months ago, the Lord Chief Justice of England and Wales announced that in his view, within a few years' time, court interpreters would be replaced by machines. Is he right? And if so, what does your business need to do about it? I'm Jonathan Downey, and this is Inside Interpreting. Yes, that is correct. Recently, the Lord Chief Justice of England and Wales did say that human interpreters would be replaced with machines within a few years. The problem with what he said is that it doesn't really have any factual basis. If you're buying interpreting today or tomorrow or within the next few years, it helps to realise at what state machine interpreting is actually at. After all, there's no point buying a device which you think will take over your entire event if it can hardly allow people to order a coffee. In fact, that happened not so long ago to Chinese technology company Tencent, who trialled their own machine interpreting system at the Boao Forum. Their experience, and the experience of many people who try machine interpreting in places where the interpreting actually matters, was that the results were incredibly poor. The machine got confused, used the wrong terminology, repeated nonsense syllables at one point, and basically messed up. Now, the truth is machine interpreting is not rubbish. For basic things such as asking directions or asking where the nearest train station is or even looking for a toilet, machine interpreting will do perfectly well. In fact, anything that you used to buy a phrasebook for, machine interpreting has just about got covered in a few language pairs if there's not too much background noise. On the other hand, when it comes to important negotiations or international conferences, machine interpreting isn't ready. And that's not just me saying that. If you talk to the people making machine interpreting solutions, they'll tell you exactly the same thing. Machine interpreting at the moment and for the foreseeable future cannot replace humans in any place where interpreting actually matters. If the future of your company is at stake, you cannot use a machine. It won't work. Actually, there's another side to this story. Most machine interpreting devices are connected to the internet in some way or another. And most machine interpreting devices are constantly trying to improve their output. They do that by taking your data, what you said or what was said to you, and saving it, analysing it, perhaps even reusing the output of it. You wouldn't be the first company to find that using a free machine translation or a free machine interpreting service has meant that your precious data has become available to absolutely everyone. With the rise of GDPR, that's a confidentiality concern that no one can afford to ignore. If you're using machine interpreting, the likelihood is that your important confidential data is being exposed to everyone in the company who might want to use it for whatever purposes. Do you really want your data to be the basis of machine interpreting output for another client who you don't even know? So machine interpreting is good for the basics, but not good for where it matters. Machine interpreting has some serious confidentiality problems with it. And lastly, machine interpreting doesn't understand context. It may understand textual context, that, you said a sentence 5 seconds ago and you're saying one now, but it doesn't understand the difference between you talking to many people and you talking to one person, between you talking to a dignitary and you talking to someone on the street, between you trying to make an impression and you just having a chat. Human interpreters do. Human interpreters care about that sort of thing. We study that sort of thing precisely because that's our business. A good human interpreter will ask you, is this a sales conference? Is this a technical conference? Will the press be here? What kind of dignitaries will be here? Because the kind of language that you use changes depending on who you're speaking to. So that's what buyers of interpreting need to know about machine interpreting today and for the foreseeable future. It's very good for the simple, unimportant, can I find the toilet type of language. So long as there's not too much background noise, so long as you have a fairly neutral accent, so long as the languages that you want to speak are covered by the system. There are also serious confidentiality concerns. And lastly, machine interpreting has no idea of context or nuance or politeness. So with those things in mind, I hope you can make a more intelligent decision. I hope you can make a wise decision as to when you use machine interpreting and when you call on the humans. I'm Jonathan Downey, and this is Inside Interpreting.